Hello, my lovelies! It's Susanna, and today I want to show you how to solve this problem where we see a figure made up of rectangles. We shall determine the length of the missing side x that we can see here. We get the length of this side and of this side, and we get the area of our rectangles. This is all the information we get, and I want to show you two different methods how to solve this. The first method is a bit longer, but I think it's more intuitive, and the second is way shorter, but well, it's not so easy to find in my opinion. Okay, the first method. The more we know about our rectangles, the better. So maybe we start here with a small rectangle. Here we get the area and the length of one of the sides. With this information, we can find the length of the other side. I just call it y. And to find the area, we would do this side times this side. So 5 times y equals the area, so equals 16. We have one equation and we can solve it for y. We just have to get rid of the 5 here, so we divide both sides by 5, and thus 5 cancels out here and only y is left, and here we have the result 16 over 5. That is the length of this side here. And to summarize what we did, to find the length of this side here, we just took the area, the 16, and divided it by the length of the other side by 5. So we just keep that in mind, that we can find the missing side like this when we are working with rectangles. Okay, then we know that this side is 4 meters, so we know how long this side is because we can just add 4 to 16 over 5. Then this is this side here. So we just have to find the value of 4 plus 16 over 5. We can write the 4 as a fraction so that we can add them more easily. But those two fractions need a common denominator. We can take the 5, so we just have to multiply here by 5, but also do that with the numerator. So 1 times 5 equals 5, and 4 times 5 equals 20. And now we have common denominators, so now we can add those two fractions. We keep the denominator, and with the numerator we have 20 plus 16, which equals 36. So we know this side is of length 36 over 5. Okay, now we are in our big rectangle here. We want to find the length of the missing side x, and we can do that now the same way we did it here. So to find x, we take the area of our rectangle, the 36, and divide it by the length of the side, by 36 over 5. Okay, how do we do that? Well, let's write it in a different way. We take the 36 and divide it by this fraction, by the 36 over 5. How do we divide by a fraction? By multiplying by its reciprocal. So instead of dividing, we multiply, but then we have to switch those two numbers. We have to write the 5 to the top and the 36 on the bottom. Now we can cancel out the 36, and the 5 is what is left, so we know our x is of length 5, and we solved this problem with the first method. But I promised you to show you a second method, which is way faster. For this method, we extend this rectangle here like this, and we can also find the area of this rectangle because the sides are of length 4 and of length 5. So the area is 4 times 5, so it's 20. This looks like this then. Now we can add those two areas to one big rectangle of size 36, which looks like this. And now we can just compare those two rectangles. They have the same area. They have the same length here, so they have to have the same width. So x has to be 5, and we found the solution really fast. I'm curious how you solve this problem. Please let me know in the comments. I wish you a wonderful day and hope to see you in one of my next videos. Take care!